Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. How is your Saturday going? Mine's been going pretty good on a windy, cold day in the end of April. So this is crazy weather. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to review the media, and I'll talk about each one that I listened to this week from my vinyl albums collection and my CD collections. So let's get her started. But before we do, please go down there and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed so yet, please do so to help the channel grow. I appreciate all the support everybody gives me. All right, so the first one we're going to talk about today was the best of the Jay Giles Band, 1979. Counting this one for Jay Giles, I have one LP and one CD in my collection. For thing also you can see the album cover a little bit better. It came in pretty good shape. Uh, Couldn't remember what was on the CD when I was doing the whatnot auction. It's in VG condition, this cover, and so I couldn't remember the names of the songs on it. So this is the inner that it came with, the Atlantic Group. It come in a polyline sleeve. Surprised me. I think maybe Esky to put that on there. Good. The album did reach a number 129 on the U.S. Billboard charts, but honestly, I did not remember any of the songs on it. I thought I was a bigger Jay Giles Band fan than that, because I think the Jay Giles music that I like was after this album was produced. So what I can say about this album here, it's good old rock and roll, but good is the best I can give it. I can't give it a good plus or excellent or anything like that. Just didn't grab me all that well. So that was the best of the Jay Giles Band compilation from 1979. So next we're going to be moving on to an album that was out of print for a long, long time. It was first issued in 1988. It was just recently reissued. And now it's self-titled Tracy Chapman. Did pre-order when I saw it was coming out because I wanted it in my collection. I really like the song Fast Cars and on there. See, there's the type sticker. That was on the original shrink, but I took it off and I put it on this one here. The only thing I have in the collection by her was the debut album by her. She was turned away from many different labels before they picked her up and signed her because of her musical direction. The album achieved commercial success. Most of the countries it was released in, making it to the top of the charts in many countries, including Austria, Canada, New Zealand, Switzerland, Denmark, and the United Kingdom. Peaked at number 1 on the U.S. Billboard chart, certified 6 times platinum. 1989, nominated for 6 Grammys and won 3 of them. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty good album. The some of the songs, what their lyrics and that written about. I was trying to think of the best way to put that. It's always talking about some sort of a problem in that, but it's a good album. Very well worth having in the collection. Remember what I was trying to say there, boy. Oh, take a look and see if I can decide Fast Car. Any of the other names that I really like. Fast Car. Maybe Can Hold You. Rings a bell. I can't remember. No, this old memory fades away from me quickly about things. But anyway, I'm glad I have this in my collection now. That's the 2025 reissue of the 1988 album Tracy Chapman by Tracy Chapman. Yeah, the next one I've got coming in here, an album by a guy that I didn't even know, didn't know anything about him. It's the only thing in the collection. 1990, it's a 1980 LP by Jack Green. Got this in a Whatnot auction. Not many people on the channel even knew anything about Jack Green, so I said it was running auction. The bids were running very low, so I said, "Oh, what the heck? I'm going to jump in there and get it for that price. Take a chance, you know. Never know what because I missed a lot of things in my earlier years. Kind of new wave pop. Their debut album, track I Call No Answer, features Richie Blackmore of Deep Purple as a guest guitarist on the lead guitar. Charted in Australia at number 68. Previous to this solo album, which was his debut, he played with T-Rex for several years, Pretty Things for a few years. He also was a member of Rainbow for 3 weeks. He had a quick cup of coffee with Rainbow, I guess. Things didn't work out too well. 1980, he launched a solo career with the album Humanesque. He had a few hits in Alberta. Must be where he was from. Didn't hit in any other parts of the country, province of Alberta. That's kind of strange. So, and then he went back to T-Rex in 1970, 97, and 99. Honestly, don't know what he's doing right now. But he's got a few nice guitars. Ever looking for something different? Even stream him or not. Keep saying check it out the stream. So I put on people when you say say check it out the stream. That's what I do, but I don't buy from the streaming channels. I have a streaming monthly account just so I can listen to certain things because the artists make very, very little money for a stream. Very, very little money for a stream. It takes them thousands. So I like to buy even Whatnot. Buying on Whatnot doesn't help the artist either, but when I buy new LPs and CDs because the artists get more money when it's purchased that way. And especially if you can buy it directly from their website. And not through Amazon. They're still going to make some money through Amazon, but they make even more if you buy through the website. So that was Humanesque by Jack White in 1980. I ramble on anymore about that. And one that you saw in the thumbnail, I was really excited to get. Okay, this is 2025 reissue, remastered at 45, 1976 album. How much do I like Alan Parsons? I have 16 LPs and 4 CDs in my collection by Alan Parsons, counting this one. Kind of excited. It's got an Obi on it, but it's not a Japanese release. On here. 8-fold. A lot of liner notes in the middle. Alan Parsons. 1976. Got indoctrinated to them probably about 1977 when I was in Belgium. I've loved them ever since. Times Live. Recently, the last time was last year. And we got some interest with it. Show you. Got a big, got this here. Opposite side is welcoming letter. Then, booklet. Stuff. So, I know I'm going to get to. Oh boy, what are you doing here, folks? In there. Come in the poly sleeves. So then I'm all jazzed. I'm really listening to it. I'm listening. Side 1 is so good. Side 2 is so good. Side 3 is so good. Then comes my biggest disappointment. I'm at the 4th side, at the end of the 1st track, going into the 2nd track, and there's something that's keeping the needle advancing. I had to manually advance it. I could not see nothing on there. So that really, really disappointed me. I learned a big lesson. Because what I normally do is when I buy something that goes into on the wait for me or calling myself, and by the time I got this one out, open plate, I had already ruined the shrink wrap on it. Found that I couldn't return it too long. So anyway, I'm going to put it through a spin clean, deep clean, and hopefully that corrects it. If you don't correct it, because I'm such a big Alan Parsons fan, I may just have to buy another one. I don't know, but overall, I really like it, except for that one thing. That kind of disappointed my whole week. Kind of took the ratings down for that album. All right. So, got past that after liking all of this music and everything. And Alan Parsons is one of my favorite, if not my favorite group. We get to the time for the week for the CDs. So, the first one I pulled out, compilation, the only one I have in the collection by this group is from 1989, Greatest Hit by The Fix. I forgot how good The Fix was, how much I liked them. One Thing Leads to Another, Red Skies, Secret Separation. Saved by the Night, what was it? Saved by Zero. Remember all those good songs? Oh, pretty good stuff. One Thing Leads to Another, Saved by Zero, Are We Ourselves, and Secret Separation. Each one of those, they're individual albums, of course, not on this one, charted. Top 20, Billboard's Hot 100. Pretty good stuff. That'd be rocking. On MCA. All of the tracks there. There it was. First CD of the week, 1989 Greatest Hits compilation from The Fix. The only thing I have by them in the collection. Now, the next one is a 1990 CD that I bought. I really cannot figure out why I bought it. Okay. So, because it's Peace of Mind by Breathe. The only thing in the collection. did peak at number 116 on the Billboard's Top 200 charts. Singles Say a Prayer and Does She Love That Man both reached the highest positions on the U.S. Contemporary chart at number 3 and number 17, respectively. No, I listened to it. I can't say that I disliked it. I did like it. Kind of considered it easy listening. I don't know why I bought it when I did buy it. I don't know if I would have liked it back then, but I did as I grew older and older now. I did like it. I call it, when I say easy listening with a soulfulish sound, soul sound. And it was pretty nice. Nice coffee morning. Well, no, you can't read the track. Came back. Barely make it. So that was Peace of Mind by Breathe from 1990. All right, that brings us to the last album, or last thing of the week, and it is an album always. It's the next one out of the collection. And then after that, I will tell you the two that I liked the most this week. Okay. This is a 1977 original soundtrack. And it is the soundtrack. Saturday Night Fever. How many of you recognized? I have it listed in my collection as Bee Gees, but there was a lot more than just the Bee Gees on here. Tramps were on it. Casey and the Sunshine Band, John Travers, MFSB's on it. Walter Murphy, Von Elman. But the Bee Gees, I think, is what made this one so good. By the Bee Gees, I have 3 LPs and 2 CDs in the collection. Trivia about this. Here. Prior to the release of Thriller by Michael Jackson, Saturday Night Fever was the best-selling album in music history. Still ranks among the best-selling soundtrack albums worldwide with sales figures of over 40 million. Oh, 3 songs from the album contributed by the Bee Gees: How Deep Is Your Love, Staying Alive, and Night Fever, along with Yvonne Elliman's I Can't Have You, all reached number 1 in the US. UK, the album spent 18 weeks at number 1. Great stuff. Soundtrack won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year that year. It is the only disco album to do so, and only one of 3 soundtrack albums to be so honored. I don't have any. Well, there is some. So, needless to say, this one had me tapping my feet and thinking of the movie. I must have watched this movie 4 or 5 times at least. My feet were tapping during this one this morning. Two LPs that played beautiful. They're in VG Plus condition. There was a little scuffing on side 3, but it was, I think it was, side 2, but I think the side here. Yeah, here, down by the lower than this other hand, you can see it a little bit, but it's a paper scuffing. That's all these albums used to come in paper sleeves. They had a good job of scuffing them up. And I'm having a hard time getting this opened up. You don't see me fighting with that. I'll just put it down. So anyway, I picked the two. You know, the one that I really wanted and I was anticipated much, the Tales of Mystery Imagination by Alan Parsons Project. I didn't rate it because I love the music on it. I didn't rate it having the most fun because that little thing that happened on side 4 disappointed me. So got me down. So the two that brought me back in time and memories and I had a lot of fun with was one, the greatest hits by the Sphinx, the CD from 1989, and one we just looked at, Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. What a toe-tapping song music that is, and good stuff. Well, what did you like? Put your remarks down there. Do you have any of these? What you like? Do you like any of these groups? If not, what did you listen to this week? So Cal Saber saying, take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other. Stay safe.